Hola!
Bom dia!
And welcome to the Chimney Soda Project! Where is the chimney?
Bon dia, everybody. Happy New Year. Don't mind the way I'm dressed. There is actually a pretty good reason for that. Okay, so he's having a very noisy drink. Our last video, which was... For goodness sake, ravioli. No, that is not a toy. The toys are here. What's it? Have that one. That's a good one. Anyway, Happy New Year. Everyone's noisy drinking now. Before Christmas, we gave you a few updates on the chimney situation, and how people weren't turning up, and we were getting back in that cycle of, we just want to fix our chimney, but I can't just someone point us in the right direction. Well, some of our friends saw that video, who did Portuguese class with me, and they're currently in the middle of fixing some broken bits on their fire. And, hello sir, and they've also done the chimney before. Hello darling, hello. No, it's not a toy. So they offered to come and help us, which I'm so thankful for. They know what we need, they've done it before, and yeah, Anyway, this morning, this finally happened. So, I didn't film it because, it had other people involved, but it was an absolute nightmare to remove this. As you can see, this is the bit that has been cut, which is completely not normal. There's a dent in one of the other bits of pipe to try and stop it from falling in, I think. They've obviously tried to do a dodgy job fixing things before. But it was good to know I'm not crazy, and that the chimney definitely is completely broken, shall we say. So, because we're in the weird, it's just after New Year's now, we can't get the parts until the Monday after. I don't know when this will come out. But the Monday after New Year's, we can finally get the new chimney, which we will be installing this into. Even though it is a smaller fire, it's a much better quality fire, and it's so beautiful. And that will be, it's got dust all over it, that will be in here hopefully by the end of next week. We can actually have a fire in our living room for the first time in like 2 years. We'll see how that goes, but let me show you. That happened. Got the old one out, and we came to realise that there is a part missing for this fire that we got sold. It was a display one, we managed to get it for cheap at the time. It was the last one in stock as well, but there is a part missing that they didn't let us know about. I can't really show you because the door's at the front, and this is I can't move it by myself. But yeah, there's supposed to be a part that basically sits under here. Hello. Hello. Right, I think I might have to say it from up here because every time I get on the floor they think I'm trying to play. So this old one that we had in our living room, the baffle is basically missing. We've never owned a fire before. We didn't know what we were looking for, but yeah, our friends have informed us that there is definitely a part missing, which might explain why we're having a lot of problems with it, but we've had to repair a few bits a few times. So that's probably why. We won't be able to use it for a little while until that part arrives. But, they've got the zoomies again. But what we can do is get it as ready and cleaned up as possible, because as you can see, that leak we've had in our chimney has really done a number on the top, and there's bits and pieces all over it, and it's just looking a bit sad. So what we can do is give this a good scrub down with this, and then go over it with cloths and stuff just to get rid of all the crap and try and get the worst of the rust off, so that when the part arrives it's already polished. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. It's going to be polished, maybe try and get the rope back in, just cleaned out and ready to go, and installed into here, which no longer has the front on it, so that as soon as the part does arrive we can literally do it in a day and light a fire for the first time in our kitchen since we've lived here. But yeah, as you can also see in here, well, hopefully you can see, it is a bit dark. You absolutely cannot see. Let me get it's in the new fireplace. Let me get my phone. I was wanting to do this earlier, but I had to go out and get some bits that I didn't have to clean it. Yeah, but it is, I mean, it's in pretty good nick. Oh, that might be a little leak there that we didn't notice this morning. Okay, right, I'll let them know. But other than the leak, that looks like it's probably coming from the top. It's in pretty decent nick, and it's all like brick down here. If you can see it, I don't know if you can. Down there, it's all brick. But again, it's really grubby. So what I'm gonna do is sweep out as much as I can, and then, sorry, show you what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll get in and sweep out as much as I can. Our hoover did break, unfortunately. So I have to get in, sweep, and then I've got to give it a good clean so that it looks reasonably nice once the fire is inside. But we've measured it, should fit. And that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Before then, hence why I'm dressed in dark charcoal over my other jumpers, is I'm going to scrub it. I had to go and get a plastic brush because you can't use the metal brush on brick. So I had to go get a plastic brush, and I couldn't find any of our buckets. We've got one of these. New bucket, sponges, gloves, and hopefully it'll be all right. Oh yeah, these are all the old bits of chimney we had to remove as well, FYI. This is all inside there, behind that wood. I'm gonna go over everything with like Fairy Up liquid and water wash, give it a scrub, and then change the water, same sort of mix, but have a plate full of coarse salt. Dip the plastic brush into the soap water mix, into the salt, and then that should help just like really get into the crevices and bits and pieces, and coarse salt, which we actually have loads of because when we did olives, yeah, you rub that all into it and then let it dry. But it's going to have ages to dry because we're not going to be able to put it on for a while, so that's fine. The day has flown away from me today, but let's get started and see how we go. Let's get in here. You getting curious there? I need like a stand for my phone. That help? Now, will it? Carlos's bike light, that'll do the job. Yeah. So that. I'm so clever there. I mean, I'm not making it look very clever. Right, get these bits. I think the worst of it is not my phone. Don't knock anything over you. You big sausage. Yeah. Hey? You mummy's big sausage. Gloves are on. Water is hot and soapy. Start from top to bottoms there. Always go from top to bottom. Wow. Do you know what? Let me continue at this and I'll show you towards the end because I feel it's going to be much of the same for a little while. I don't know if you can see, but it is definitely getting a bit patchier. I don't think we're going to get it perfectly clean, but what I might do is late summer, early autumn, before we light it again. I mean, the top already looks so much better. But yeah, early autumn, something like that, I might come back in and give it another scrub then. That is if we can get it out, but I imagine we should be able to once we know how from friends. It's time to do the salt scrub now, so I'm going to change the water and do that because the water is very, very dirty and the sponge is also very, very dirty. So yeah. Oh. It's one of those jobs, it's horrible doing, but you know it's going to look so much better at the end. So I was hoping I could use the sponge to get all the leftover salt out, but I think what I'll do is I'll just let it dry and then sweep it out in the morning because it wasn't working. What do I say? It's not worked as well as I was hoping. Oh, you can't see anything if I'm doing that. Hello. Yeah, it's not worked as well as I was hoping. I don't know if you can really see on the camera. There is still a bit of black, but there are some orange bits coming through. So, ooh, yeah, could be worse. Oh, Tagliatelle, what's going on? Do you want to come and say hello? Right, I'm just gonna put this stuff outside and then leave the cat alone. I'm gonna put this stuff outside and then I'm gonna scrub the top of the fireplace. I've never done that either, so let's see how that goes. But the wire brush should do the worst of that, so I may open a glass of wine whilst I do it and put some pop music on. Yeah, I'm gonna have a glass of wine, put some pop music on, and get the wire brush out. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I think you just give it a quick wipe down with just like a damp cloth, just to get all the gunk off. But it's an absolute state. And our kitchen's an absolute state. It's not going to be a very aesthetically pleasing video, that's for sure. Right. Let's do it. I'll open the wine first. Before I get cleaning, can we all appreciate how cute these snoots are? You nice and cosy
by the heater. Only Gatinia. Oh, bless. You need that fire, don't you?
Hey guys!
Hi, Internet.
Hi!
I was putting this on because it felt like there was a lot of dust. Oh, look how excited Taylor is. Just like tip tapping. Daddy's home!
Let me use the toilet.
I used that to clean in.
Damn, that is that.
Yeah, I think some of it's too far in. I think once we've got it in place, I'm going to have to go with vinegar and bicarbonate soda. I tried to do a salt scrub, but it didn't quite.
I see.
But I scrubbed for about an hour and a half.
I believe you, babe. I can see it in your knees and everything, you know.
I'm knackered.
Oh, you tried.
This is the hands of a scrubber woman.
Oh, Charlotte. No.
I'll keep at this. I've got halfway, well, just under halfway through, and it is definitely looking better.
Right.
I couldn't find any rubbing alcohol.
I'm just about to take you out. Right.
Bye. Welcome to our life. Gatinia, stay in. It's night time. I'll get back to scrubbing. Where's my brush?
He's done a great job, you know. So
These are my hands.
doesn't seem like it with these things, but this has been manky. These have been manky for ages.
I have been doing this for about 6 hours.
It looks amazing. I can tell from just being here. Okay, so good job.
You know when you're doing it, it doesn't look better. I think I did, and also the lighting's got darker over the day. So I'm like, ooh, and I was like shining torches. And I'm like, that's still black. I don't know.
You're fine. Right, Charlotte's gonna have some food now and she's gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I've got leftover tomato soup, and I've got some mozzarella cheese for a toasty.
Oh, yummy! Okay, guys, so let me give you a quick rundown of what's going on right now.
It's about, can I just say, it's about 5 days later. We've had a nightmare getting correct parts, but Carlos will explain that.
I'll explain that. Okay, so currently we are getting this guy, which is the salamander for the lounge. It's going to go into position. We're going to push this piping from the top of the roof upwards. It does slide. If I do this, it moves up.
In theory.
It does move up. It's no problem. So someone's going to go in the roof and push this upwards. We're having a little bit of trouble because of the measurements for this guy. This is 1.3, so it's a bit awkward. This one's too small. It's 1 millimeter too small. We've tried chopping some holes here on the side. We're gonna take the dogs out in a minute. Don't worry. We've tried chopping out some holes and putting it in. It doesn't work. So the alternative was to get this piece and getting some rope to go in the middle here, but unfortunately the rope was too thin. We've tried using this rope, 8 millimeter rope, but it's too thin. We're gonna get 12, so our friends have gone out to get us the piece of rope just to give us a hand. Right, so that's what's going on today. So then the actual piping is going to be built from the top. So someone's going to be in the roof, I'm going to be in the bottom. I'm going to pass it down like Super Mario. I'm going to pass the pipes up and down. Right, so that's what's going on in the lounge. Excuse me, I'm still not 100%. In the kitchen should be relatively simple. We have got the salamander that was in the lounge. Charlotte's done a fabulous job adding in all of the rope into here because it had burnt off. Now, apparently with this guy here, I'll show you, we didn't have like a shuttle, right? Which is a piece of metal that goes inside of there to control the heat. So which is why, even though we had this in the lounge, it wasn't producing, well, it was producing enough heat, but it wasn't coming forward. It was coming out mostly into the back, and it was harder to control the fire. So what we've been doing these past couple of days, we've been adding some bug spray, because we did notice there were a couple of ants. We're gonna take this out, and then we're just gonna lay the salamander on its back, and then we're gonna push it up like this to try and fit it into the chimney. But that's gonna be the easy part. The one in the lounge is gonna be the trickier one. So yeah, so we have all of the parts here, as you can see, all ready to go. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting that one piece connected to the salamander, and then we should be good. Our friends have just gone out to get the rope because it wasn't the right size. Before they come back, we're going to take the dogs on a quick walk and then come back.
And I've been put a big stew on for everyone.
Yes, good job, Charlotte.
That's my job, feed everyone.
Yeah. Fire's been installed! Yay! And we're going to be doing the first fire of the year.
Sorry we didn't film much of it. There was other people who were helping us, so we didn't film. But it was a bit of a nightmare. It took some wiggling. They did go between here and Fundal getting the parts quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it's fitting.
It's finally fitted. We are going to get this piece. It's slightly too big. Tagliatelle, stop trying to eat my pine cones, right? Trying to eat my pine cones. So this, they're going to get a bit that's a bit more fitted, but this is completely sealed and it's fine. So then I'm just going to get the fire started, huh? Tagliatelle. These are not for chewing, for getting fire started, okay?
Yeah, you can have this one. This one's chewed up. Do you want this one? No, you want the nice ones.
Of course she wants the nice ones. Right, so we need to, a little bit of smoke's going to come out of here since it's the first time that we're going to use it. Yeah. But it should be fine. Now you can't get it, can you?
Yeah, we found, one of the things we found when we were putting in the new chimney is they'd stuffed rocks to straighten out the chimney into like holes in the ceiling. We're like, well, no wonder there was a leak. Oh, we haven't wiped these bits off. Should we quickly wipe those off?
Yeah, let us go and get those wiped out. Or
Whilst
they will be
you
there
build the
permanently. Yeah. Tagliatelle would let me. Huh, Tagliatelle? If you would let me, huh? How's that? What's that for? Right, so fire starters. Pineapple. There we go. Should be a bit better. Put these in like a little pyramid. Probably should have done this the other way around to access the fire starter. I haven't done this in a while, but well. There we go. I'll do it this way. Hot soapy water is what they said.
It's actually coming off anyway.
What's that?
It's all coming off of this as is.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. There's no like wiggle room in this one, but it's pretty. I'm excited for it though. What's that noise?
It's getting comfy.
Is he getting comfy? Just wait till the fire's on, lads. Just wait till it's on, Smelly. What do you want, Smelly? What do you want? You're gonna steal my wood bits. You can't steal my wood bits, Smelly.
Sticks stuff, thanks.
You're getting bigger, slightly bigger bits of wood.
Can you grab some paper towel whilst you're in there so I can just dry off this silicone that got a bit spilt? Oh, guys, it's so exciting.
There you go. The other one over there. This should lie pretty easily.
No wonder you were having problems before, eh?
What?
Getting the other one lit.
Why is that?
Well, because there wasn't proper airflow.
No, it wasn't right. Well, it's this one. Let's see how this one's going. Only the small bits, and then we'll get to the actual good wood soon. Hopefully it'll go into the it'll be fine. Just need to go to the pine cone. It's only making smoke. See, smoke's coming out there. It'll come off a little bit off here. To be expected. And then yeah.
Oh.
So there is a little bit. That's to be expected, this guys. Do not worry.
Yeah, it will seal itself up.
It sealed itself. Just can't move it too much. You know.
Someone's excited.
Open the window, Bean. Gotta open some of the windows for the first time.
Okay. I like the back windows.
Good. There we go. Oh, pretty cool. Nice. Cool. There we go. Yeah, fire's ablaze now, so I'm just going to keep adding stuff onto it.
Well, it's not too much smoke coming out that top bit.
No,
No, it's not too bad.
it's hot enough. There we go. Let's get these back in here. As long as once the pine cones go.
Oh, is that hot?
Exactly.
She's never been in front of a fire.
She has. Has she not been on fire last year?
I don't. Well, she's never been close to this one.
Hmm.
Oh, is it warm?
It'll get there. It'll take a lot.
Mind. Be careful with her because she's not used. She wants a cuddle.
He wants a cuddle, Tagliatelle. I'll get that. Get a little bit warmer, and then I'll put some big woods in that. You know.
Oh, Tagliatelle.
What do you want, Tagliatelle? What do you want from
Are you
me?
supposed to close the door?
Yeah, you can close it or you can leave it open. It doesn't matter as long as you let the airflow in. Yeah. See, it's still burning. It won't last very long until I put the big woods in. But yeah, just want to get it warm. See? It's dusty in there.
Yeah, it does need a good clean up around there.
Yeah.
Alright, shall I look outside?
Yeah.
That window's open. Shall I close that window?
Yeah. I mean, you just leave it semi-open for a little bit. It's fine. Just let it do its thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I just gotta chuck in some wood in. It's doing its job, you know? Close this. You adjust the airflow here. Right, just let it burn slowly. Just make it last a little bit. And there you go.
And there's a big Tagliatelle bun right in
there's
the
a-
camera.
Thank you, Tagliatelle.
No one needs to see that.
Yeah. Nice and warm, huh? That's pretty warm. It'll take a couple of times, you know, first time using it. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Can you go check the loft to make sure everything's okay?
I'll check the loft
I'm
for
scared.
Hello.
Sure we want want to go in that direction.
Ooh, looking a bit cloudy over there. Maybe, let's rethink. Hello everyone, it might seem weird for us to be filming inside the car. Yay!
Don't jinx it.
So, we have installed the salamander and the fireplace in the lounge. It's amazing. It was really warm. We literally just like stood in front of the fire.
We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. It was so good. It was amazing. So that was the first point. The second thing, the one in the kitchen, beg your pardon, fireplace in the kitchen. We are still missing the baffle that's been custom made for us. Okay, until that arrives, we aren't going to install the one in the kitchen.
The weather's a bit iffy.
Yes, and it was raining last night. It's very windy. Someone has to stand on top of the roof and lift the chimney up to install it properly. We're gonna wait until the weather's a little bit more cooperative. But yeah, so for now, we just decided to go out somewhere.
For adventure. We were going to go to a nice Homestead, but the Serra da Estrella looks on that side very wet.
It looks very cloudy and wet and rainy and windy, so yeah, let's see. We're gonna head to Fundão, put petrol, and then we shall see what's gonna happen.
I hate this turning.
Hello everyone.
Don't you tell by my big red face, it's very windy out there.
We're gonna head home, we're gonna put on a fire and enjoy the rest of my day off, right? See you guys at home. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this week's video, and as you can see I'm chopping wood to put on the fire.
Yeah, it's been probably about a week since we got it up and running, and it's so much better. The house is so much more comfortable. The dogs are much happier. Sorry this video has taken a long while since our last one. Unfortunately, parts hadn't arrived, and Paul's there had a bad ear injury, which was a total nightmare to deal with. He's got a cone on, but it's hanging on by a bare thread.
Yeah, but oh well, we've managed to pull through, and we're nice and warm.
So the final part for our kitchen fire has arrived, so we'll get started on that soon.
Muito obrigado.
And tchauzinho!
Bye. Leave a like, comment, subscribe.